How about this? Eat your way to sexy legs. Did you know that there are at-home remedies for varicose veins? Here to tell us more about that is Dr. Charles Dietzek of the Vein and Vascular Institute. Doc, I find this really interesting. You say you can really eat to improve varicose veins in the legs.
There are many foods that we can eat that can actually improve vein health and increase the integrity of the vein walls.
And so we can begin with this over here that you brought in. We have cherries and blueberries, and I would never imagine that that would help your legs.
Well, anything that's purple, blue, or red. So boysenberries, cherries, anything in that color palette will actually have bioflavonoids, which can help the integrity of the veins.
And you also then say supplements that would be bioflavonoids also could be supportive too.
Yes, exactly. And the vitamins that we're looking at mostly is vitamin C, vitamin E. You can actually add in zinc, which can also be for wound healing purposes, but it's very good for your veins.
Okay, so we talk about fiber too being for overall good health.
Yes.
And why is that important?
Well, it's important to maintain intestinal regularity because we don't want to build up pressure within our abdomen, because if we're bearing down, what can happen is that can result in varicose veins in the lower extremities. We don't want to put pressure on the veins and their valves.
And so if you have varicose veins and you're really looking for some kind of relief, you say that there are some pressure garments that might be helpful.
By wearing pressure garments, you're adding support. You're putting pressure on the outside of the veins and helping to return blood flow back towards the heart. So it's really the mainstay of a conservative program to kind of increase blood flow in your legs.
You know, I have heard some women say that they massage their legs because they're just so they feel heavy and stressed out. And you say witch hazel can be helpful with that.
Well, witch hazel is a medicine that's been around for a long time. You can apply this topically, and by doing so, it's like an astringent. It helps the veins to increase their tone, and if we can decrease the size of the veins, then we can lessen the symptoms. So this is something towards the end of the day you could apply. There are multiple different natural remedies. Probably the two that are best well known is the horse chestnut seed and also butcher's broom. These two have been around for hundreds of years, and they're derived from plants. But we do know that in some studies that if you take these can actually lessen the symptoms associated with varicose veins and as well help to improve the integrity of the veins.
Okay, and so again, that's the point, lessening the symptoms. But what happens if you have them and they're just too much? There is another approach that really can be an interventional medical approach.
Yes, that is true. I mean, we try all these different measures first, and we try to maintain good vascular health. But at the end of the day, if you have varicose veins, this is not going to get rid of them. So that's when we start to utilize different procedures, which are office-based, in order to get rid of varicose veins. And this is one of the procedures that we use, which is the Benefit procedure, where we can actually put a catheter into a vein and have that vein close and seal up, so it's no longer going to be a problem.
Let's take a look at a before and after picture, because we see that there really is an improvement So that really is significant, and that took about 15 minutes to do?
Well, the underlying problem, the veins not working properly, that was the procedure, the Benefit procedure. This person had an excellent result. We didn't have to remove those veins afterwards. Those veins all went down by themselves.
Isn't that amazing?
So by treating the underlying problem where the valves are not working properly inside the veins, we could get that kind of result.
Amazing. All right, doctor, thank you very much. So for more on the Vein and Vascular Institute and how you can prevent or get rid of varicose veins and have sexy legs for the summer, you can go to CBSPhilly.com and click on the Talk Philly. Now, here's your